Hey guys, this is my collection of good quality fossils. As you can see, in the back are my three best. We've got a armored fish. Both of these fish are relatives of the living herring today, yet they both also carry a distant trait from the armored fish. So I don't know if you can see this guy. Actually, I doubt you could. But he's got little spines along the bottom of his belly. They look like spines anyway. I'm guessing they may have just been scales, but they look to me like they had once been spines or barbs of some type. And if you look at this guy here, he's a more primitive relative of this guy here. He's closer related to today's herring. He follows a more common ancestor with them. He's got a more simple body structure. This guy, he's got more frilly fins. He's got a more complex rib and spinal system. This guy, he's just got simple ribs. He's got a simple spine, which is a little closer to his top, and he's got longer, more straight ribs, a less frilly tail, simple skull, no spines though, you notice. So these were freshwater fish, but if you move to the sea, you notice that I have these lovely little ammonites. And these ammonites were one of the most common creatures in the sea during most of the age of dinosaurs and much before that as well. In the center here is one of my more better fossils as well. This is a Spinosaurus tooth. It comes from a juvenile Spinosaur, and it was found somewhere in Egypt near the Nile River. But don't get me wrong, the Nile did not exist at the time, obviously. And this tooth comes from a specimen about 75 million years old. And Spinosaurus was, okay, in Jurassic Park there's that famous battle between the Tyrannosaur and the Spinosaur. That is actually pretty accurate. A Spinosaurus was actually quite a bit larger than a Tyrannosaur. Although the thing wrong with that is Spinosaurus and Tyrannosaurus did not live at the same time period. In fact, Tyrannosaurus lived quite a bit after Spinosaurus went extinct, which was 75 million years ago. Tyrannosaurus was only introduced about 66 million years ago. So it was a relatively new species before it went extinct. And of course, they lived in completely different areas. Tyrannosaurus has never been found in Egypt or near the surrounding provinces in Africa. Tyrannosaurus was a North American species, which also had roots in Asia. Here you see we have yet another saltwater creature. This here is a tooth of a shark named Atodus obliquus. And Atodus obliquus was a giant shark that lived about 60 million years ago, 60 to 40 million years ago. And, well, I can't say much except that it was a shark. Most of them share common ancestors, and they all have common behavior, and even their looks are quite similar. So there's not a whole bunch I can say about this other than the fact that it's quite old. Here, we have a piece of bone that I found myself. This is one of the best preserved pieces of rib bone that I myself have seen. A lot of times I just find smashed up fragments. Yet this part is as cracked, worn out as it is. It still holds together pretty good. this fish I found myself. And this piece of bone I didn't find myself, but I was with the person who found it. And he's a paleontologist, so he helped me. So it was in the ground, and I just saw this bit here. And I was like, hey, look, a piece of bone. So when he uncovered it, and it turned out to be quite a large chunk of bone, he pulled it out of the ground and said I could keep it. Wasn't that hard to pull out. And then these two obviously I bought off the internet. This I bought off the internet. And this element I bought from a fossil shop. And this I bought as in a fossil kit when I was a kid. So this is old with me, but older still in nature. So that would be my fossils for you, my good fossils. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'm hoping that my next good video, my quality one that is worth watching, will be either a light video of this or my Alpha 40. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.